each other a little better. And then she was going to come back to my place where we were going to like watch movies and cuddle, which I told her, dude, I'm like the Derek Jeter of cuddling.
It means you suck.
No, it means I'm a like 4 or 5 time World Series champion of cuddling, motherfucker.
You're the Alex Rodriguez of cuddling. You use performance enhancing drugs.
If performance enhancing drugs, you mean massage oils? Then yes, okay, fine. You got me. uh, so I mean that was the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
We get to Foxwoods and we meet up finally. And second she sees me, she couldn't be any less interested.
Really?
Like right off the fucking bat.
Oh shit.
And I was taken a little bit aback because from all the pictures, I'd kind of like thought her voice was gonna sound kind of like an angelic kind of thing, like, hi, how are you? I'm Andrew, all that shit, like just very, very, very feminine and whatnot. And instead she kind of threw me a curveball and she sounded like fucking Fred Gwynn. Like, I'm not kidding. Ready to go on our date, Andrew? Let's go play some bingo.
Oh my god.
Like, seriously, man, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was like, okay, I could work with that. I was like, fuck it, I haven't been on a date in I don't know how long. Fuck it, I could work with this. so so we meet up, we do the formal introductions, like, hi, I'm Andrew. I'm tempted to give her name just because she's such a fucking bitch, but we'll call her something else. We'll call her let's call her Amber, shall we? Okay, that's not her real name, but yeah, we'll just call her Amber for the sake of it.
Yeah, like she's Amber Alert.
No, it wasn't that bad, dude. Come on, dude. She was 21. Trying to get me a
balls, sir.
Next thing I know, I'm gonna have the FBI at my door. Like, I heard something about an Amber Alert on something called STS Radio. You have any idea what that is? Like, oh yeah, yeah. No. I'm just gonna look at him like, oh yeah, that guy's up in Lowell. You got the wrong house. So
and then they come to my house, they see no children, but they see, like, beer and equipment for making beer, and they're like, oh shit.
And they see your cat and they're just like, yep, right house. Like, how old is your cat? Well, he's only 2. See, there's a minor in here. Get him.
Get him.
Get him. So yeah, so we meet up, we do the formal introductions, whatnot. And I said, well, I saw on online, it looked like bingo was kind of sold out. Let's see if we can still get in there. Mm-hmm. Little did I know that was for video bingo. Like, you have the video screen in front of you, and essentially it plays it for you, which is absolutely retarded.
Yes.
It takes away all the challenge of the game out of there. Like, if there is even a challenge of the game. So
if I may ask, how did you know that she wasn't interested in you, like, right from the start? Like, what gave that away?
just kind of like the look on her face, and just kind of like the tone of her voice. Like, she was just like, "Oh, you're the guy I've been texting." Okay.
Like, had she not seen your picture?
Yeah, she had seen my pic. Dude, I had a couple of pictures up on the online profile. I had sent her. I texted her a picture of me, like, holding up a sign saying "Hi" with her name on it, a little smiley face on it, just being a fucking goofy asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So she fully knew what the hell I had looked like. So so we're waiting in line, and, like, going back in my mind, like, I was remembering, like, all the text messages. It's like, oh, I can't wait to kiss you, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, you know what? Make a fucking move. Cause at this point, I'm just like, you know what? It can't go downhill anymore from here, can it?
Oh, little do you know. That's not wise. She doesn't seem to be into me. Make a move.
Like, why not? Worst she does, she
works to my advantage.
Worst she can do is just kind of slap me in the face and say, "You fucking creep," and I'm just like, okay, I'm peacing out of here. Fuck off.
Okay. So what did you do?
So we're waiting in line, and I'm trying to start a conversation with her, just saying, so what were you on the online dating? You look beautiful, and I figured you'd have a boyfriend, I was like, you weren't lying on the profile, were you? Just kind of cracking jokes a little bit. Just trying to get a smile out of her. I get like little smiles, like kind of like that little Mona Lisa kind of grin a little bit. I'm like, okay, things are kind of improving a little bit. So I just kind of like look at her and I kind of give her this look like, you do look beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So I give her that look and she goes, why do you keep staring at me like that? I'm like, what? Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Is that your actual reaction? What?
Kind of. I was just like, what? Huh? It wasn't like out loud because I'm like, fuck it, we're in public. I don't want to make an ass out of myself already.
It's not like a girl or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to sound more feminine than she does. So, what ended up happening? I'm just saying, like, look, I just think you look really, really beautiful, and I just really hope that we have a lot of fun tonight. She goes, well, I hope so too, and that was it. I was like, you don't want to follow that up with anything? Inside, like I can hear that little voice in my head just like screaming through a fucking megaphone, like, do something else. Like, go to DEFCON 3. Hits a fucking button. I just like, I put my arm around her and I just lean in. I kind of give her a kiss, like right on the fucking lips.
Oh no,
dude! She kissed me back. Get this, she kissed me back. I was like, wow, that was great. Okay, maybe there's something. Okay, maybe we got off to a rocky start here, but okay, maybe that kind of broke the ice a little bit. This is my thinking. So we get into the bingo thing and whatnot, and we're sitting down, we're just kind of shooting the shit a little bit, and seeing like all the prizes that they got, and like you win a game of bingo, they give you like $1,199 because if they give you $1,200, you got to pay taxes on it and everything. It's a nice cheap little way to get away around taxes there.
That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. That's pretty cool if you win. Like you get almost $1,200 cash, no taxes.
Good point. Good point. I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are.
Jesus
Christ. So we're sitting down and playing bingo, and I realized I'm like, oh shit. I was like, where do we get those little like stamper things? And she goes, oh, you gotta get them at the front desk. I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Shouldn't they have kind of given us to those when we bought our tickets to get in here? She goes, oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They probably have them somewhere else. So the announcement comes over, well, you got to buy them at the handicap thing over here. And they open at like 4:30.
You were like, thank you.
I'm like,
voice the intercom.
I was like, thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. I can't wait for you to tell me that I didn't win anything tonight. So, so I get up to go grab a drink because they have like a couple soda machines in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not like vending machines or anything, but like a soda fountain, like you would find it like a McDonald's kind of thing.
Sure.
So I get up to go grab a drink and grab the markers, and I get up and I lean in and I give her a kiss again, and she kisses back. I'm like, fucking A. I'm like, this is gonna be so fun.
I'm being laid.
I was like, again in my mind, I was like, this is off to a great okay, rocky start here, but things will pick up. Like always being the fucking optimist here.
Oh jeez.
Like at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm probably not getting late tonight. I don't care. If
That's not what you were out to do.
No, that wasn't what I was out to do. If that happened, fucking hey, bonus points. But But so I go get
you were going for.
Yeah, so I go get the markers. I get one of her favorite colors for the marker, and then I grab a purple one. She had like dyed part of her hair purple, and I was like, "Fucking hey, this probably scored me some brownie points."
Mm-hmm.
She saw right fucking through that, dude.
Uh-oh.
She's like, "Are you trying to score brownie points by getting a purple marker because of my hair?" I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "All right." I was like, all right, did I get brownie points or not? I mean,
did I win? What happened there?
Like, I almost want to like carry around like a small red flag in my pocket and just kind of throw it out for a challenge. Like, look, do I get the brownie points or do I not? Or what's the call here? What's the call here, ref?
Can I get a ruling, please?
Yeah, can we go to the video, please? So fast forward to that a little bit. there's a woman that sits down next to her. It's me, her, and then someone to her right. And
Mm-hmm.
the lady looks over at us and sees how I'm kind of like putting my hand on her shoulder, just kind of rubbing it a little bit, just kind of being friendly with her. And she goes, "Oh well, where are you guys from?" So the girl's like, "Oh, I'm from Connecticut." And I'm just like, "I'm from Rhode Island." She's like, "Oh, what brings you guys here tonight?" I was like, "First date." She's like, "Oh, you're kidding." So she proceeds to tell this fucking story
Oh no.
about how her friend was single about 3 years ago, met a girl online, went on a date with her, and then just got married about 6 months ago. I'm like, oh, fucking Jesus Christ, lady. Like, fucking, like this wasn't hard enough. This is like if you were just like climbing a mountain and you got to like kind of like a plateau on it, and you're just like,
And at the
fine.
top is Betty White waiting to tell you a fucking story, like a love story.
No, like you get to the plateau, you plant the flag, you're just like, finally, I made it to the top, and then you look up and you're just like, fuck, and you realize there's more mountain going into the fucking sky. And the only way to get up there is not by climbing, but by an escalator that is just going down. Like, no matter how fast you're trying to run to get up there, it's just you're not going fucking anywhere.
Oh my goodness. So what happened after that? So that was when you were playing bingo, was it? Or
yeah, this is when we were playing bingo. So, so that lady wasn't making it any easier.
Of course not.
And then, so we're playing bingo and whatnot, and I'm thinking I'm doing all right, getting a lot of numbers and what have you. Didn't win shit, by the way. So, I occasionally I'm looking over at her, and she keeps fucking texting. And I'm like, okay, that's usually the sign of done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, second she pulled out the phone, like, saying the only time I would ever answer a phone, like a phone call or a text, while I'm on a date is if it's from a family member and it's regarding something like an emergency.
Yeah, really.
Like, hey, family member's in the hospital, something like that. Like, oh shit, and I would even show it to her, like, look, family member's in the hospital, I gotta fucking go.
Yeah.
So,
man, that sucks.
Oh yeah, so.
So what happened? Did you like address it, or you just like fuck it?
I did eventually. I did eventually. I didn't want to do it while we were playing bingo because I was like, fuck, if I freak out here, man, like, holy fuck, they're gonna kick my ass out here. So after bingo, I said, okay, so what would you like to do now? I said, the night's yours. Let's do something that you want to do. And she's like, no. I picked bingo. She's like, you pick the next thing that we do. I was like, all right. I was like, do you want to go grab some dinner? Because we had gotten there at about 4:00.
Mm-hmm.
The bingo game that we had bought tickets for didn't start until 6:30. So before the bingo game started, I was like, you want to go grab some food beforehand, and we can come back and just play bingo and what have you. And she's like, no, it's okay, we can sit here. And I was like, all right, that's fine.
So you just sat around waiting for bingo?
For 2 fucking hours.
Are you serious? You just sat around for 2 hours?
For 2 fucking hours, dude.
Holy shit.
And like if
Did you talk or anything? Or
I tried, dude. I was fucking reaching here. Like,
oh my God.
I was reaching for fucking anything and everything. I was like, what made you dye your hair purple? What made you do this? What do you want to do with this, and this? Like, I'm reaching for any fucking conversation that I can.
She's just not biting at all.
She is just not fucking biting at all.
Oof.
So I'm like, all right, you know what, man? Fucking back to the Rocky.
You come on the date if you didn't want to be friendly.
Exactly. You know? I was like, well, what the fuck? Like, if you're disappointed by me, at least say so. That way I can be like, all right, fuck you. I'm going to play some slots.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Or I'm going to go fucking shoot some craps and, fuck off.
Man, you just got to, be yourself, dude. And fuck all this, trying to be like all, romantic and shit. Just,
I wasn't trying to be romantic. I was just trying to be, a nice guy.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Because I don't know how else to fucking be, man. Like, I wasn't raised to be, the guy in between, like, being an asshole and a nice guy, or just the average person. Like, I was taught, like, if a woman is, if you're lucky enough to go out with a woman that kind of digs you, treat her as the most special thing in the world because she possibly could be in your life.
Well, yes, very true.